Okay. Good afternoon. My name's Great Uncle Pixel, etc., 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 and I'm gonna do some coding. Correct. I did. I just restarted the stream to make sure everything updated okay. I was only like 2 minutes into it, so whatevs. Whatevs, my guplings. That's like the kids say. Whatevs, 6-7. Yeah, 420. No, 69. Fancy S. All those things that kids like me love. I can even see why kids love cinnamon toast crunch. That's it's the flavor. People like people generally like food for the flavor and the texture. That's me, fellow kid. Yeah, I'm just a really cold kid. Ah, I'm a lumbago. Now, as I recall, where I left off on Friday, where did I leave off on Friday? I remember making some notes. Uh, space and there we go. I made a list. Let's see. More aliens and alien formations. With start enemy shots slower. That's right. I made this on the air, as it were. Start enemy shots slower. Have them speed up as you clear more stages. That's easy. That's easy. Started out being able to only have one shot at a time, with power up to increase the number, maybe. Bigger shots, exploding shots, homing shots, pause feature, proper title. But no, I'm going to start with, as the stream title says, I'm going to put in a rudimentary. Ah. I just realized. It occurs to me I did not make a new. I did not make a new boss, a sprite for a boss fight. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna make a sprite for a boss fight. Let's see. I'll just make a temporary sprite. Desktop. Space deflators. Oh yes, I'm going to make a copy of it before I do anything. No, don't. No, don't delete. Oh, no. No. Same key combination that was duplicate folder on the Mac is delete folder on Windows, but thank goodness for confirmation boxes. In any event, that's two. I did paste, right? Oh, they're down there. Okay. Good. So I have a backup. Very important to take a backup. And I'm gonna. Right, and I was going to look at my sprites, my art. Did I minimize the window? I did minimize the window. Okay. So let's look at my art. You got Alien Frame 1, Alien Frame 2, Alien Frame 2 Copy 2, Alien Frame 1, Alien Pop, some sprites I made for this channel, Ship Blue, Ship Explode, Space Deflators. Let me see, what is the size of Ship Blue? Okay, that's no good. Bit. Okay, I have absolutely nothing here that I can easily repurpose into a boss sprite. I guess I'm grabbing the frog. Find the flag. Art. Oh no, I kind of like that idea. I have found the sprite I'm going to use. It's the arrow. It's the up-facing arrow from fine the up-facing player 2 arrow, which you could probably imagine as a ship pointing downward. I'll make some modification to it, especially since it's 256 by 256. Okay. No. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna do. We're just gonna do. Voto Dio, Voto Dio, Voto Dio, do. Space deflator. There we go. Space deflators. Back. You know, this would be easier if I prepared in advance, but where's the fun in that? I'm just going to scream. No, I'm not going to scream, really. But maybe I'm gonna scream. 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 So I'm going to, here we go. Drop those in there. Now I have ever familiar arrow up player 2. There we go. Arrow up player 1. No, those are bad choices. Those are off center. They're also 256 by 256, while the other alien sprites are 8 by 8. Which means I'm gonna have to resize them. Okay, here we go. Alien 1 now. It's fine. No, I think it'll be easier if I don't put the bosses in Alien Group 1. The bosses should have their own group, and or actually just their own uh huh. Okay. So there's things that would be much more convenient if I just create a whole new group with its own script, and there are things that would be much more convenient if I just add them, if I make them part ooh, of Alien Group 1 and use the already existing Alien sprite, because Oh, Japan stage 2. Hmm. Good. That is good. Okay, I did not make it so the stage just goes 0 1 0 1. Okay. The stage does count up. It's nice to know that past me, yeah, there we go. Stage 2 equals 1. Okay, okay. Yes, this is good. This is okay, good. I understand what I did here. It's been a weekend. Not a bad weekend. There's just been a weekend. It's like when you walk through a door and you forget where you were going. Well, I walked through 2 whole days and I've forgotten where I'm going. So, yawn. Yawn, 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 yawn. So I am going to stare, to look at my dingy dingy. And out of curiosity, am I live streaming on YouTube? Yeah, I'm not, but I'm taking pictures of the screen, which I don't want to do. I kind of just want to play Code Vein 2 again, but it's funny. I didn't hear you say that's what you get for using a Mac. Did my volume go down by itself? My headphones have a separate volume control from the computer itself, and sometimes when I'm not paying attention, the knob just wanders around on its own. This is I feel I hope to be wrong, but this may not be my most productive stream ever. Fair warning. Might be a little verbose. I'd say drunken, but that's not right because I ain't drunk. I'm just tired. Can't remember the last time I had an alcoholic beverage. Did I have one over my Christmas break? I can't think of any. Nope, nope. I had one glass of wine over my Christmas break. It was terrible. Anyway, mostly. So here, this is what I need to do. Right, I was looking at the alien to see how much I need. Uh, okay, I did already put. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Who and he was someone close to you? Now I feel awkward. I'm sorry. Uh, well, Huh? Okay. Damn straight. Damn straight. Okay. Colon. What are you talking about? Not. Oh, oh no. Okay. There we go. That's fine. What's this? Block after else block. There we go. Okay, this will be better. Should line up correctly? Okay, I will want this blue tab, ship blue. It's not equal to no. Okay, I do want to copy some of these things. Okay, this is incorrect. Not the code itself, but the location of this clause. So I'm going to not get parent boss. Okay, because this, this, because basically all these. This code is the same for boss and will be the same for bosses and non-bosses. So, this checking for bossness needs to go here. Now, this also means rearranging my indents because this thing loves an indent. Where is this? If not, okay, so it's here. There we go. What to do? Yeah. Okay, it doesn't mind that there's two indents there instead of one. So if it doesn't mind, I'm not gonna mess with it. Now, of course, the main thing to test now is did I screw everything else up? Will the answer be yes? Probably, probably, probable big mess. So we hit play. Okay. Now, so far it's working. So, and you get over there. Hit R, so it starts moving. Okay, it's really loud. Balloon pops out now. Oh wait, no. I was going to say when the stage clears, I'll know if the code move worked. But no, the code move worked. It would crash when I shoot an enemy. Man, I can't even hear myself over these lasers. I need to turn this down just before the explosion. Ah. Okay, got to find that happy middle ground between can't hear anyone at all and my eardrums. Ow, my eardrums just exploded. Only aliens are supposed to explode, not eardrums. Now, what I like about this, what I've done here, okay, it's looking good. I can stop actually playing with the game now. And you can quiet down now. No more explosions. No more explosions for me. So, okay. So, first thing I need to do is not that. First thing I need to do, space. Now, I would think how this is gonna work. So we have a phantom. I do want to go here for just a second. Where did you go, little? Oh, where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? That. Come on, scroll this thing. Anyway, zoom in. Okay, that because that's what I want to do. There's Alien Group One. This is the fake version, so to speak. Hey, that's sitting right outside at its default location, which is, as we can see here, minus 50, 75. Let's make that minus 50, minus 50. Now, scale is 8.0. Do I have a thing here that sets scale in Alien 1? I thought I did. Okay, I'm trying. Hang on, a little bit of a sticky wicket. No, no, it won't. Fine. Should be fine. Temporary throwaway variable, so I can. And now I don't have to keep going get parent, get parent. Space. Um. Oh, yeah, that's not a constant expression. Boss has to change, so it can't be. What am I doing? Oh, it's not. That's not considered a constant. Oh, that's right. I've got to get make it a actual. Oh well, it's fine. There. Space. Fine. Have it your way, Godot. I'll get you next time, Godot. Next time. Now, let's see here. And shooting equals 0. Shot counter. Shot delay 50. Minus stage. Uh, this should go up top as an important variable. Seems place all get parents with space. So this just got to make it easier for me to read. Get parent. Now, as far as I know, this should always be true. Space dot get name should always equal space, which is why I named the variable space. But I'm going to leave this here for now, just because it might there might be some weird stuff going on. Space, space. Okay, get parent. Space, space. Oh man. Okay, now this is sure, I didn't change something that's not supposed to be changed. Okay, no, it is get parent, get parent. Because child dot get parent should not be changed. That's a different node, and I don't want to if I don't want to mess that up. That was so good that I forgot what the hell I was doing here. Right, I was just simplifying things. Important thing is here. True. Okay. Is this thing ready? No, it's not. Ready. Okay. It'll make it so every stage starts. It shouldn't go here. But I'll leave it here for now. I can fix it. I'll worry about later. What I'm doing now is putting in a boss fight. It'll be a big old boss fight. Big old giant arrow monster flying around and shooting at you. There we go. Here we go. We go plus, add an animation, and new animation. Boss one. Call that boss one. And we're going to drop those two arrows in here. Where did I put those arrows? There they are. Now, these kinds. This is going to kind of be crappy. Maybe a down arrow would work better. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is temporary. This is a temporary sprite. I'll design a proper sprite at some point. I just want something in there to work with. So, I mean, you could say that's a stupid looking sprite for an enemy boss monster. You could say that, and you'd be right. You'd be absolutely right. But that's not the final boss monster. Okay, so scale equals 8.0. So I want this in here. If boss, then scale x equals, now let me think, 32 see, it's normally 8 by 8, so it's 64 by 64. So 128, okay. There's no then statement in Godot. You'd think I would get used to that by now. Okay. Copy. List. 8.0. 8.0. There we want 4 frames per second. 10. Second 10. Okay. Oh, no. This is one. That's fine. That's for individual frames. Okay. Here, let's play it to see what it looks like. No. Play the whole thing. Oh, looping. It has to loop. Wait, is it looping? Now it's looping. Mr. Loop. That was my teacher in school, Mr. Lupin. No, it wasn't. It was Mr. Lupin, which is different. Not Lupin. Lupin. The third or otherwise, but Lupin. He just call himself Lupin. And if you're picturing, now picture Lupin the Third. You seeing him? Gangly limbs, short hair, goofy face. Yeah. Now, think opposite of that. Short, bald guy with glasses. That's Mr. Lupin. So, thank you, Mr. Lupin, for making me digress about things looping in this game. Whew. Got brains going on. Well, I would have gone for the original, but I figured that a lot of people are more familiar with our Arsène Lupin the Third than Arsène Lupin the original. My French should be better after all these years in France. I mean, Spain. I mean, don't tell anyone where I live. What was I going to do next? What was I going to do next? Right. Okay. Uh, test. I was going to test all these things I just put in here. Maybe he's more. Maybe these are more popular in Japan, where I am definitely from. You can't see me doing a side eye, but I'm definitely doing a side eye. Uh, what was I about to type here? Yeah, that's good. Space. No, I did do stage, right? Right, right. Space dot stage is where's the shot? Alien shot's its own thing. Okay, so okay. Okay. Be okay. Right, I just spent all that time moving the alien shot into a different thing. I can do that when I get there. Okay. So I have to go back to Node 2D, the space script, and we're going down here. We're going down here. Uh, so we're not instantiating everything. I want space. I'm in space. I mean my head's in space. Woo! Look at the color. Look at the colors. Okay. Alien one. So this in this case I'll be there's only gonna be one enemy, so I don't need to instantiate anything. It's gonna be one. I'm just going to use Alien One directly. Wait. Alien Group. I'm gonna use Alien Group One directly. So so we're just gonna try this out. Just gonna see what it looks like. Now, it's probably not going to be working right at first, but it's not supposed to work right at first. I just want to see if I can put the thing up there. So, there we go. It's got to be just have a big old alien floating in midair. And by alien, I mean silly looking arrow thing. Which, right now, should use the same movement logic as Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. Alien 1 dot. Alien group Alien 1 dot. Whew, okay. Animation. Just want to check. Did I Alien Group 1? No, it's not all capitalized. Okay. Now, this should. No, but not yet. There's one more thing I need to do. True. Boss is temporarily true. Boss should start out as false and turn true when you get to a boss stage, but I'm going to start it out as a boss because I'm testing bosses. Boss no longer sounds like a word. But let's see. I'm almost afraid to see what happens here. I'm gonna look at it. Should be. Oh, loading. It's loading. The fact that it's loading this slow is very concerning. It's still loading. That suggests to me it crashed somewhere. Can I call method get parent on a null value? What are you talking about? Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Did that to make things easier on myself, but apparently it doesn't want to make things easy for me. Space. Okay, let's re-up the re-up and okay, at least it started. Now let's see what it looks like. That's not what it looks like. Oh, that's not good. Still still crashed. It's not as get parent, got get parent, the null value. I'm calling this an alien group 1. It's crashing during the setup before it displays anything. Okay, screw it. You're just screw it. Just 50. 50 is fine. You're screwing with me. And did it crash again? Can't get parent on a null value. Okay. I don't know why this is considered a null value when it was never considered a null value before, but fine. Okay, it's boss. Okay. Hmm. Huh. Oh, is the right thing being displayed? It's not. Let me show you what I'm growling at. Uh, as you can see, there's no boss there. I just did the. I changed the pause routine so it pauses before every stage now, at least for the time being. It can, but all I seem to do is mess up where they appear, which is odd because uh, so it means everything I did was not what I thought it did. Common problem. Okay. So the problem, it's not here in enemy group. That's not what the problem is. It's over here in space. So we're going back to space. Oh, I see. I see the problem. This one resets it. Resets the boss to. Okay. True. True. So, so set those true. So it's always a boss. And oh goodness, voila! There we go. Silly looking boss thing. Now, very interestingly, it's not shooting at me. I expected it to be shooting at me. Maybe the shooting routine is right. The shooting routine does not take boss fights into account. Well, that's yes. Don't worry, it'll be gone soon. Just a matter of just the most temporary of temporary images, just for today. I'll refine it on. I could just take out the flashing. Doesn't really need 2 frames. I just wanted to see what it would look like with 2 frames. Where's Godot? Just there we go. Turn that off. Like that frame anyway. Okay. Whoa! No! No! Don't. Okay. No! No! Don't delete the whole thing. Just delete the frame. Okay. I need to do that over here. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's move it on its own. Probably gonna drop a level. Now I don't have any code for shooting it because it's using most of the code for shooting it. So I believe the game is actually detecting that I'm hitting it, but but detecting that I'm hitting it and reacting to me hitting it are 2 different things. Okay, so it puts up it properly puts a single enemy on the stage with the boss animation. For now, it's just going to be that. And just as importantly, it's a bigger boss. It's a bigger enemy. It's no, don't open Minecraft me. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, well, as you can see here, it's I broke something again. You can't see it there. You can see it here. Yes, I broke something again. Those guys are off screen. Why? I have a vague idea. I have a vague idea. Let's try that. Because I think that messed up the too many dots. That might have messed up the position of this somehow. Let me take a look up here. Yeah, 'cause it should. I didn't change this. Did it again. Ah, was it? Anything good? Guts. Okay. Okay. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to see. So what'd you get? What's the loot? What is the loot? I think I've heard of that one. Or maybe I have. Tell me all about it. Maybe. I don't know. I know a lot. I've heard a lot of princess books. Sarah, Wikipedia. Little Princess Sarah also spells that based on the 1905 children's novel A Little Princess. Oh yeah, I have heard of this one. I've never watched it, but I have heard of it, or watched the anime, or read the book for that matter. Yeah, yeah, I have heard of that. I'd forgotten the name, but I have heard of that one. Sounded a little depressing to watch, so I never really got into it. So yeah, when I have sounds cute actually. Colors, colors. I know it's messing this up. I moved Alien One's base position from 75 to negative 50. Its Y position from 75 to negative 50. It messed up all the things based on it. So now all I have to do is set this back and then reload, and voila! It's still messed up. Whew, okay, it's gonna be one of those days. I've said that before, but it feels very one of those days ish. Genuinely. I genuinely consider just making a new character in City of Heroes and doing that for a while. No, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to keep coding. So, so, oh, nice. Yeah. Well, lurk all you want. I'm going to be mostly staring in the thin air, I think, today. This this one. Uh, I don't think I've ever considered loading from a backup before, but today, what the? What? What is happening? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Oh, whoa. Oh, it's going fine. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Um, gotta. I have buttons. Well, indeed. What she said. Welcome, Raiders. You're. Huh. Yeah, that's about right. Today, yeah, if you're tuning in late, what I'm doing today is, well, what I'm trying to do today. Yes, what she said. I'm. Yeah, what she said. What? How did the stream go? How was it going? How did it do? Sounds more productive than what I'm doing right now, which is uh, what I'm doing today. Well, it's mostly failing. This is a. I'm making a just a basic, your basic Space Invaders type shooter. I'm teaching myself the language So I'm kind of stumbling a bit, fumbling a bit. This is my second game in Godot, but I've added more complex ideas to this one than the last one, and well, I keep tripping over them. Yeah, I find my feet eventually, but yeah. So basically, what I was doing, uh, trying to, oh, okay. Thank you. I will. I am going to keep it up until I keep hitting it with a hammer. I mean, every problem I eventually solved. It's it's not insurmountable. I just need to keep at it. Ah, I'll have to look at that one. I'll have to look at that tutorial. My visual effects are deliberately primitive, but I could always add more glow effects or something. It's supposed to look a little like Space Invaders, the original arcade 1970s game Space Invaders. I can always add more graphics later, but I with all original sprite work though. No sprites stolen from Space Invaders. So they're even worse than the sprites in Space Invaders. Okay. So what I'm mostly doing today is I'm trying to add like a little boss battle fight. That's what I'm trying to do. What I'm actually doing is somehow messing up the positioning of all the regular aliens. So I need to fix that. All the regular aliens are. I don't need this pass anymore. All the. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little, like, sparkly explosion when I shoot the aliens. Maybe a glow effect around them. Glow effect around the ship. Right now, mostly what I'm. Uh, but mostly, as you can see, the aliens are completely off the screen. Yeah, it's like I said, Space Invaders level. Well, I originally even had Space Invaders sound effects here, but I took those out that's a, to put in some more original sound effects. Don't move until you shoot, but that's temporary. I have a lot of placeholder and temporary code in here at the moment too. Just trying to get the basic stuff working before I put in anything fancy. Now, there's supposed stage 3 was supposed to be, and yeah, what you're seeing right now is where the aliens are supposed to be. These guys are off center, but that's also temporary. I've spent like the past 10 minutes trying to find the problem in the code that was starting these guys spawning off the top of the screen. And as I changed windows to show that to you, they started spawning in the correct place again. Sometimes Godot is just doing its own thing. So that with that problem solved, let me actually feel like everything's in the wrong place. Feel it's just been one of those days where I doubt my own ability to code, and that's bad. But yeah, I'm going to push through it. I already solved one problem. So, Alien Array 441. No, Alien Array 444. 4410. Yeah, yeah. So Alien Array over here. Right. Okay. I want to initialize Alien Array. Yes. If not boss, then it puts that many on the screen. If it is boss, then it just throws up in. Now I clearly have something here preventing the thing from counting to 3. Okay, I give up. Not on the not on the program. I give up on trying to figure this out by just staring at the code and willing it to reveal its secrets. So this is my. You missed me fixing the code without having any idea how I did it. Or more accurately, I think I fixed the code, but it didn't take effect immediately. Had to stop and run it a few more times before it fixed itself. And now I'm trying to figure out why it won't spawn the boss alien in stage 3, but instead keeps alternating between stages 1 and 2, even though I have added a third group. Now, did I? Is this else in the right place? Yes. If not boss, yeah, yeah. Alien true. Okay. So print stage. Hang on. Let me to move this before I run it. Put it right here. Right here. Crud. I hit paste and I hit copy instead of paste. So I'm going to put this. Put this here, run the game, and then we'll all stare at the output area together. So down here, we got false. What do you mean? We got stage 1 and false. False means it's not a boss fight. That's this array. Probably want something better than an array. But anyway, I'm going to go over to the game itself. Should that open that and we're going to look at it. There it is. Look how pretty it is. We're looking at the game, but we're also paying attention down here to this print debug statement. As I play, I will keep an eye on that to see what happens when I clear a stage. It should. Next. False. Stage 2, not a boss. Okay. I think I'm probably going to put in fewer shots or more aliens. But. And now stage 3, false. And now stage 4, false. I am feeling dubious because stage 3 should absolutely be a boss. I mean, temporary placeholder thing that I'm calling a boss. If I can't get to show up, there's no point in. I'm doing this in the wrong order. Maybe I should make the boss work first before I get him to show up. But no, I'm already here. Yeah, I do check against percent two. Wait. Yes, that is the problem. Problem right here. Okay. Okay, so it should be, at least for now, percent three. Oh, welcome. Bandumera dance. Oh dear. Uh, I'm using a text to speech program here so I can keep up with chat audibly, and boy, does it pronounce the names of these uh, things funny. Brendu Maypet. Yeah, it announces it calls out your name letter by letter or character by character. ST0L3N underscore ID. It also keeps pronouncing that Swabby Games live instead of Swabby Games live. Yeah, I mean it's just a built-in Microsoft voice. I don't know, just so I can keep awareness of chat. That's my frog. That is my frog. Right. Okay. You mean like it's doing somersaults? Text to speech does not understand words. Man, it's terrible. What the? Like spinning horizontally? Like the shooting? 3D. 3D. It's a try. Might be fun. Be a lot of fun. Okay. I wish my huh, huh. Thank you. Thank you for lurking. Enjoy the lasagna, yes. And I can't wait to see how it turns out either. Looking forward to seeing this game. A game. So now I'm gonna test and see what the heck's going on. Because I set the percentage 3, which means it should be going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, of course it's not going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what did I set here? Uh, okay. 1 minus stage 3. Okay, so no, no. Right, because that's why it says 10th version of this code. I plan to change this every time I add a new stage. So it needs to be 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I think that. Spaghetti. Oh, there we go. Play. It's a beautiful morning. Uh, okay. The boss should not be stage 1. I am actually stage 1 or stage 2 for that matter. Should not be jumping ahead to the boss. Okay, hang on. I'm doing this wrong. I am doing this wrong. Of course, I'm doing it wrong. Why would I do it right? Now, trouble mathing today, which is a bad sign. Those oily coconuts are, yes, sweaty palms. Stolen ID. I don't care what the text to voice said. I'm saying it that way, which is how it's supposed to be read. If I'm not completely okay, this is me pinching the bridge of my nose, thinking. I need to think. I need to think. gonna need to think. Because, just look at it. I don't need to, I don't need to actually play. 1-1 false. Or I don't actually need to show the game screen at this moment, because, I see what's happening. It's starting at stage 2. Okay, stage 3, that's... Okay, -1. That a Z in there? I did. What happened? What's going on? Looking at the wrong screen when I start hitting buttons. Fire is mapped to Z right now. Because I could map it to space, but I like it at Z. Okay, there we go. We got one. And there's the third guy. I've said this a couple of times on this particular stream, that's temporary. That is a very temporary sprite. Just that's just an up arrow from my. Interesting. Interesting. A little confusing. Not sure why those guys respond. Maybe I am doing something. Huh. Okay, it is possible. What's happening is that is actually registering the shots. This is gonna be messy. It's gonna stink. Print debug aliens. 3, it says. Good. So aliens is 3. Is it? Interesting. Okay. That's interesting to know. I'm hitting something that's being counted as an enemy. Oh, it popped? Oh, oh heck. Where? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I might I think I might have messed something up drastically. I made a couple assumptions here that aren't actually true. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 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 do. Okay. I think what may have happened is I may be accidentally removing nodes that are not meant to be removed. Fortunately, it doesn't actually delete them, but it does remove them and free up the memory while the Oh, apologies, my guplings. Herb? So I was wondering why it said Kappa. That's why. I thought you were calling someone Kappa. Yeah. Do I have a soda here? I do not. Well, it's okay. It's okay. ST0L3N Giggle. LUL. Doesn't even say LUL. It says LUL. I am constantly amused. Oh, don't mind me. I'm dying. It's fine. Tomorrow I'll be in the hospital. Dying. I won't be dying. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that makes sense. LUL. Also separates multiple of the same letter if it can't figure out what it's doing with them. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining. Um, I'm assuming that means you're leaving. If not, thank you for staying. But and I'll be back on Wednesday if you care to drop in then. Now I'm going to hit something with a rock. I think I know what the rock is going to look like. Okay, here's the first thing I'm going to do before I do anything else. Um, oh, O slash? What is this thing? O slash, yes. Well, take care. And thanks for dropping by. You're just spelling that out to make me listen to the voice the chat spell out Stolen's name, right? Can't just say stolen. Too easy. Wow. Okay. Okay. I could sit here playing with the text to voice all day just to marvel and wonder about how wrong it constantly is. But doing some programming. I'm just gonna do get parent boss. I don't think I need this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Get rid of this. Okay. 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 As the saying goes. Just sitting here, brain fluttering, trying to keep brain, brain. Years ago on an old disc, I found a song called "Where's My Brain," and it's been stuck in my head ever since. Uh, oh, just realized that song's not on this new computer. I'll have to move it so I could play it sometime. Okay, okay. So with that thought out of the way, put aside for now. Going back to Node 2D. Clearly, the idea of making the boss part of Alien Group 1 did not do a work thing good without Explode Die. So I'm going to make the boss a. I'm going to make the boss a new node. I'm going to call it. It's going to be a. It's not going to be a node 2D because it doesn't need. It should be. Shouldn't need. Oh, yes. Yeah, MH Bar 2D. First of all, whoop, come back here. Boss. all the bosses will go here. So they'll need it's probably for the best because the aliens right now have their own movement code and thinking of things I can. I'm thinking of fun things I can do with the existing code rather than fixing the actual broken code. I need to fix broken code. Oh, I need to. Let me go back up here to space. Uh, I'm going to set all these bosses to false again. False, 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 false. In fact, I'm going to just that. Just going to leave the alien. One, if not boss, one in aliens. No, no. That is what I wanted. I wanted you initialize alien array. Okay, if not boss, else. Stage %2. Put it back to that because I don't want the boss to be able to be coming up yet. Because right now, if I do that, it's just going to crash the hell out of itself. Let's pull this stuff out. Anyway, Alien Group 1. Not Alien 1, Alien Group 1. Delete animation boss 1. Okay then. So boss 1. To open. I don't want to open a sprite frame. I want you to give me the animation. Uh, how do I always forget this? Every time I create a new animated sprite, it gives me the same. The sprite frames resource must be created in the sprite frame proper. You know, the animated 2D is playing sprites. Okay, let's look at another one. Let me just try not to confuse myself here. Sprite frames. Okay. I'm having a bit of a day here, my guplings. Uh, uh, Output, debugger, audio, animation, shader editor, sprite frames. New sprite frames. What am I? Okay. That's goodness. There we go, sprite frames. Okay. It's been a day. It shouldn't have been a day, but it's been a day. I've had a lot of the days lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I've been falling asleep late, waking up early. Waking up 6 hours before this stream starts too. So by the time started. I'm in the afternoon sleepies. That's true. Nope, that I do have a case of the Mondays. Right. Um, just drag me. There we go. Oh goodness. Position equals minus 50. Position equals minus 50. Scale equals 0.5. Scale equals 0.5. Okay. Ordering texture material. Uh, okay, so there we go. There's boss. I will probably need to attach a script to this boss. I will definitely need to attach to create some subnodes. A child node. Okay, 2D. 2D. Nope. 2D. I need a and a floof. Oh, scroll up. Okay, I need one of those. I don't. I need collision shape. Area? Area 2D. Okay. I was looking for it by the sprite. It's there we go. Okay, collision shape 2D. Shape rectangle. Area 2D. Okay, so now we go over to 2D. Got here, there's up there. This spot invisible. That worries me. But anyway, so whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that's another reason this is the only temporary sprite. It's off center. But got area 2D. That's collision shape 2D. That's area 2D. Okay. So I need you. Just fortunately, I can just stretch, and it doesn't have to be perfect. But this is not great because it means you can hit it in all this empty space. Temp, temp sprite. I keep repeating that to myself. I have to remind myself people are not looking at my sprites necessarily and going, oh, criticizing every little thing. Okay. And now instead of dragging it back, gonna. This is area 2D where the position should be 0 and 0. And this is collision shape 2D. Transform, the location position should be 0 and 0. And that should put it back right. It's only a little off. Okay, that's fine. It's a little off, but I can just, now I can drag it. It doesn't matter if it's off. It doesn't matter if it's a little off. Not now, not this phase. Just has to exist. Just has to exist and work and visibility, ordering. Okay, visibility. No, no, I don't want that. Area 2D, that's what I need, I think. Light mask, visibility layer, texture, material, process. There, what I'm looking for shouldn't matter. Okay, so we have a boss script. Just had that little feeling in my tum tum where I'm looking at a uh blank page, well, mostly blank page, and the tum tum goes, I don't wanna. It has nothing to do with food. There's just a little, I don't wanna. So part of me really doesn't wanna start on this blank nothing of a script. I've said this before, but adding things to an existing script, making more features for a game that's already working, love doing that. Doing these little halting early steps. Yeah, that's a different. Uh, but excuse me, but I can't add features to the finished game until I finish the game. It's catch 22. So here we got all this. And I'm gonna go over to what I need to do. I'm gonna take the alien sprite. I'm going to simplify my script writing by taking the Alien 1 sprite and just dumping it right in here. And then getting rid of what I don't need. Getting rid of or changing what I don't need for this boss script. Which is probably going to be most of it. Most of it, like I'm gonna want different motion, different movement capabilities, different shots. Mm. But a lot of these variables I will want to keep, like this. Zero point 0.5, 0.5. This. Don't need this. I don't need. It's fine. Okay. Okay, so do I have a movement variable, right? Oh, very motion and temp motion. Okay. There's 0 here. I don't actually have it moving. I have it moving in jerky jumps. It's in deliberate jerky jumps from place to place. Oh, except I can. No, I don't. Because uh, motion. No. Oh, yes, yes. This is what I want. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have it move faster. Um, should probably have it move more smoothly, but I'm going to have it move more faster, and I'm going to have it come down. If global position Y is less than 200, global position Y. For global position Y is greater than uh you know what, 100. Let's call it 100. Y equals 0 minus motion Y 0 1. Oh, motion. And I don't need that else. Okay. Now what I think I just said was happening here. Here. My mind feels foggy. Worse, it doesn't feel froggy. Okay. Just test, make sure this works. Do this work? Um, oh, no, I really can't do it yet, but wait. I need to rearrange the. Okay. Okay. I just want to look, me. Okay. I don't want any this. Okay, so we need to get rid of get parent. Need to get rid of get parent. I don't need this because this node is not going to be destroyed. It's not going to dechild this node. Like, so these two lines are not required. Please tell me I am editing the boss. Yes, okay. Okay, yes, I am editing the boss script. I have not totally mangled my alien script. Uh, yeah. Okay. Looking at boss. Boss GD. Get parent. Collision area. So I need to get rid of a lot of these double get parents. Okay, good. There's not much in here. Test this because it doesn't matter what the parent is. Unlike the alien ships are instanced, so I have to check to see whether they are an instanced object or the prototype object that the instances are copying. Then there must be a better way to do that. But if shooting less than max shots, shot counter, shot delay. So yeah, having it add shots. Okay. Get rid of some of these comments here. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, it just should have a different function. Alien, it should have a different alien hit sound equals get parent, get child 3. Yes. Wait. That really doesn't matter. I don't need the alien hit sound. I don't think. Gonna have it's gonna need its own sounds. So I might drop those in the boss fight. The boss itself. Not sure why the alien explosion sound is not in under the alien. Actually, that would make more sense. So I wouldn't have to do some of this alien hit sound, get parent, get child nonsense. Okay, there, my child equals get child 0. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at the boss. Get child 0 is this area 2D. Okay. 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 Well then, space. Let me just look at space here. Boss. Boss and boss and boss. So I don't need that right now. I'm gonna, can I rename this animation? Yes. There we go, boss one. So that way I can have more bosses in the boss code. Okay, and I'm in the boss script. Yes and no. It spawned. It spawned, but oh boy, did I kind of messed it up a little bit. It spawned, but I used a routine where I just closed my chat. What am I doing? Okay, it's back. So I got the boss to spawn, and weird things happened. Like I shot it, and nothing should have happened, but a counter kept going down. It turns out the hit was being detected. The collision between the shot and the enemy was being detected, so it went to the next stage. And when it went to the next stage, it also deleted. It also removed a node that shouldn't have been removed. So yeah, I didn't. It wasn't obvious at first, but after a while, the game just said there's no nodes left and crashed. Fortunately, it didn't delete any of the nodes. It just unpersoned them. It freed up their memory, so it didn't. So at runtime, it didn't. They didn't exist as far as the game knew. I was worried for a second that I actually had somehow deleted. I created a self-altering program that deleted itself, which is which fine is cool, sure, but ain't what I want to do. A program that destroys itself is not my plan here. So anyway, what I decided to do is move the boss, create a new node for the boss enemies, and so I'm moving. I'm coding up that. Game that erases itself certainly could be a feature. Now I'm just thinking of that old movie, The Wraith. It was pretty bad horror movie from the 80s. My brother loved it. You lose the race, you lose your car. Uh, everything's either a song cue or an old movie reference for me. When you get to be my age, you got a lot of trivia and yeah, pop culture is just swirling around your head like old pop culture from like 50, 60, 100,000 years ago. I do have pop culture from 90 years ago swirling around my head, but I am not 90 years old. The miracle of recordings. So I gotta make sure. So here, I gotta look at this. This is important. What is child? Child is ship blue, get child one, get child, get child. Okay. Make sure that what I'm deleting is the ship. Uh, Wait, what that say? I heard it. Senua? I know there are some video games where literally, if you lose them, you die. Not if you lose them, they erase themselves from your hard drive. Uh, there's a couple games where if you win, it erases itself from your hard drive. I wish I could remember what the game is, but there's one game you beat it, and it you not only erases itself from your hard drive, but if you reinstall it, it just gives you a message and then erases itself from your hard drive again. You can only play, you can theoretically only play through it once on a single computer. Of course, there's a hidden file that you can delete, or that will restore the full game. But if it's maybe send you a wait a minute. Mm, game that when you win erases itself from your hard drive. Oh, well, there's a game that's called Game That Deletes Itself, but that one deletes itself if you lose. Okay, let's see here. Uh, why do you match things that I can't read? Game deletes itself. Inscription? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay. I hate that so many so many search matches are videos without warning you it's a video. Yeah, I'm feeling out of it. So what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do here, what I'm trying to focus myself on. Okay, child. I don't want to call that child. I want to call that uh, ship shot, which I will invariably. I'm pretty sure I used that name before, but ship shot, ship shot, ship shot. I'm pretty sure I will mess up that. Anyway, uh, oh, um, congratulations. There it goes. Okay, what am I removing here? Shot, get parent, get parent, get parent. Okay, ship blue, get child J plus one. Uh, okay, zero. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if I have not totally messed every single thing in the universe up, which I might have, that's a thing that could happen. Uh, I know what that's like. I take lots of fun medication every day. You see, when you get to be my age, 372, I 5,072. Um, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna, oh. Okay. I was so busy making sure to put on the correct screen, I didn't even notice the game was not running. So let's go back. Go back. Invalid access to a property or key stage or an object of type window. Oh, um, one, it's a get parent, not get parent, get parent. Okay. I think that was the only issue there. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious galorcious. Chat. Chat. Chat? Can you see this? Can you see the boss? Oh. Did I leave out the thing that lets it move? Interesting. It's not moving, so it's not perfect. It's supposed to be moving, but it's not crashing. It's appearing, it's shooting, and it's not crashing. So I just need to look at okay, if not paused. Yeah, yeah. Speed, where's speed? Okay, counter speed 5. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Uh, oh, there's the problem. Okay, I did just change the. Okay, let's try this again. Now it should start moving when I fire at it the first time. Okay, that is not what I wanted, but that is funny. That's okay. That is not what I wanted at all. But it is moving. Oh, oh, crashed. Um, where did it crash? Oh, okay. Am I dead does not quite work uh, with the enemy shots yet. Thought it should. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. There was an episode of The Office where the entire office was doing that too. The boss thought they were cheering for him, but no, they were just watching the screen behind him and cheering when it hit the corner. So, if he crossed, child. Oh, wait. That's the problem. Adding the new node pushed all these back a number. So I gotta change all these J plus 9s to J plus 10s. I plus nines to I plus tens. Because otherwise it's accessing the wrong node. Okay. I think that's right. I think I haven't destroyed everything. Load. Uh, Reload. Godode. Texas Toad. Okay. Anyway, I need to change its movement so it does what I'm actually thinking of. I'm gonna need another variable somewhere. What I want it to do is move horizontally until it hits the edge. Then, like the other aliens, move horizontally till it hits the edge, then drop down a level, turn around, go the other way. Just as a simple movement pattern. But I also want it to, unlike the regular enemies who go down to a certain point and then stay at that level. I want the alien to start the boss alien to start moving up after it gets as low as it can, and then when it reaches near the top, it once again reverses vertically, moving downward every time it hits the edge. Clearly, that's not what I did. Clearly, clearly, that's not what I did. Boopy doop doopy fart. I mean, it's a relatively minor problem in the grand scale of things. The important part, which I should have been checking instead of sitting here babbling, is does the game crash when I get hit? It does not. Uh, does not crash, which is how supposed to be done, dude. Ooh, ooh, hold up. So I think I'm not going to call it here. This is not done. I'm going to try and fix the movement routine to do what I'm picturing in my head and not whatever this is. I should have known it was entirely wrong, but I don't need a vector. I don't need. I don't need. I don't need this. It doesn't need motion Y. Okay. So I don't need a variable for that. Okay. And I need there Y dear integer int. It's just int. What is your? Oh, okay. Is it telling me local variables not used yet? Really? It's one. I want to start off as one. Whoops. Int equals one equal. Okay, I'm gonna go. I need some new fingers. Clearly. Okay. Uh, all right, I want to be greater than the bigger number and lower than the lower number. That's what I meant. Y dir equals 1. Negative 1. Okay. Error message there. What do you mean it's never used in the block? It's used right there. It's weird. Plus equals times 10. Uh, Make it 20. Numbers don't matter in the sense of froggy myself. Ribbity ribbity rib. Ribbity raptastic. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move to the side here so it doesn't immediately hit me and then hit this. Oh goodness. There we go. It should go down. It's going down pretty slow. I should have it go down faster if only. Did I? It's Big Boss, so uh, 50. That's a T. 50, 50, save, and that should have sped it up. Yes, okay, there we go. Goes down, um, goes down, goes down, goes down. Bye bye, alien. Uh, 5 is greater than 300, then y direction should be -1. And if it's less than 50, it should be +1 and start increasing. But yeah, I guess it doesn't need to be 50. No, I don't want that there. Important thing. Important thing is that it not just go off on vacation. Slipping today. I really feel. It's not tired. Exactly. Okay, here we go. So here's what should happen. It should go down fairly low and then reverse itself and start moving up again. Which is clearly not what's happening. Be that way, code? Be that way. I'm gonna hit you with a hammer until you obey. direction change comment. Let's see. Just what we're going to do here is we're going not. Don't need to look at the game for this. We need to look at. I'm going to stare at the. Oh, right. Let me go back to space. Spaceline 37. Remove this print debug, which is spamming up the joint. Okay. And now we're going. I started the game, but we're not going to look at it. We're going to be down here. I'm going to be seeing what the heck's going on down here. Let me bring up the right code. So yeah, well, I'm looking. It'll print this every time, and I'm looking for it to print this. It's just not, doesn't like that plus equals. It has no problem with plus equals. Maybe it's just a weird to right. Okay, I'll have it print that. So we're down. We're looking down here. We're not looking there. We're looking. We're not looking at the game screen. Looking there. It shot me, but okay. Direction change up. Oh, of course. It's initializing this every time it hits the function. Just declare it once at the beginning. Run it or just freeze? Looks like it froze. So let's run it again. And we're just watching down here. Just watching down there. Till I'm sure. Okay, go. And okay. Yes, that is something resembling what I wanted to do. It goes a little too high, but that's just numbers. So I have I think. Okay, I think I'm going to call it there. For tonight. I got, some done. It was more. It's not finished. Uh, it's not finished by a long shot. Of course. I mean, look at it. Even for this game, that's kind of crude. I want to give it its own type of shot. I need to be able to shoot it. It really was, despite my groaning. Sometimes I just need to yell in the thin air to get my brain moving. And I'm going to go have a dinner. First, I'm going to find someone to raid. Uh, First, I'm going to close that and shut that off and find. Don't you want somebody to raid? Yep. I yell at clouds and at files on the cloud. Thank you for joining the stream. And thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for being a part of it. And I will see you all on Wednesday. You know, if I don't explode tomorrow. I shouldn't explode. There's no I don't have exploding on the agenda for tomorrow. Uh, I think what I'm going to try and do tomorrow at some point is I may not wind up actually doing this, but I want to make a dedicated actual sprite for that for the boss. But again, we'll see. In any case, we'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you for joining, and see you then.